Emotionally abusive narcissists will lose their minds if empaths do these 10 things. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Emotionally abusive narcissists. Is there any other kind of variety? Well, of course, narcissists may be physically abusive, but invariably not all of them are. Some may be sexually abusive, though invariably they're not. Most narcissists will abuse somebody emotionally because they will upset them. They will play with the person's emotions, leading them on, causing them to get excited and joyous and fall in love, causing them upset, causing them lamentation, causing them distress. Therefore, it goes with the territory, really, that a narcissist is going to be emotionally abusive at some juncture. Because even if the emotional response that the narcissist has engendered in another person is a positive one, as you ought to know from my work, the narcissist creates that for their own purposes. They don't make you happy because they like seeing you happy. It's because it serves a purpose to the narcissist. In effect, the narcissist abuses you in two ways, in two broad brushes. The traditional sense of calling you names, cheating on you, beating you up, giving you word salad and circular conversations which leave you confused. And the narcissist also abuses you by treating you well, making you believe that the narcissist loves you, making you fall in love with the narcissist, when it's actually not predicated on anything genuine from the narcissist at all. You're being manipulated. You're manipulated to feel happy. You're manipulated to fall in love. You're manipulated to do things for the narcissist because you exist to serve the needs of the narcissist. And the narcissist will do this using malign manipulations and benign manipulations. The sooner you recognize this, the better. But what about causing the narcissist to lose their mind if the empath does these 10 things? Well, you're very lucky, because as the unrivaled source on all things narcissism, I'm here to tell you what 10 things you can do as an empath that will cause the narcissist to lose their mind. Take careful note of the following. Number 1, swap the labels on the taps, faucets, so hot becomes cold, and vice versa. Number 2, remove the batteries from the television remote control. Number 3, reverse the way the toilet paper hangs. Thus, if it hangs over, cause it to hang under, and vice versa. Number 4, leave the top off the toothpaste. 5, change the setting on the toaster. If the toast comes out particularly well done, make it seem like it's just been given the barest kiss of heat, and vice versa. Make ice with tap water rather than mineral water. Put ketchup in the cupboard rather than the fridge. Use a handkerchief rather than tissues. Wear blue and green together. And number 10, take 2 bottles into the shower. Yes, tried and tested. These 10 things are bound to cause the narcissist to lose their mind if an empath engages in such activity. Those of you that are alert will have realized that this is a load of bollocks. This is once again the kind of material that is generated by individuals who simply do not understand narcissism. They trot out this kind of crap to get you invested in the video and cause you to believe that if you take these steps, you're somehow imbued with a superpower that will enable you to really wind up the narcissist and cause the narcissist to lose their mind. It's also done to appeal to individuals who believe that they are empaths. What it actually tends to do is cause those genuine empaths to be given misinformation and attracts unaware mid-range narcissists to engage in trying to fuck about with the narcissist because, of course, their subconscious but unaware need for control latches onto the suggestion that they are the good person an empath, and that the narcissist is someone that they can then take action against, and their own unaware narcissism is drawn to this suggestion. The fact is that if you were to do any of those 10 things in relation to a narcissist, first of all, there's a reasonable chance that the narcissist wouldn't even notice. Why? Because the narcissist is self-absorbed and focuses on their own needs. The fact that you've changed the way that the toilet paper hangs might be something that they have no due regard to. And even if they were to notice it, in the moment that they notice it, they may simply notice that it has happened, but it has no impact upon them. Why? Because it doesn't impact upon the question of another individual. They won't even notice that the ice has been made with tap water rather than mineral water. It may well be the case that they simply pick up the top of the toothpaste and screw it back on. The reason being is that when they notice all of these things, they may well do so in the context of being on their own, which means the prime aims don't apply. The prime aims are only applicable with regard to an actual interaction with another human being or a contemplated interaction. And therefore, you having done those things does not necessarily mean that it will have any impact whatsoever on the narcissist, because the narcissist, being so self-absorbed, won't necessarily even notice, or where they do, they don't attribute it to a person, and therefore they just carry on. Where it's more likely to get to the narcissist is where you are already on the radar of the narcissist, and they use this shortcoming, for example, there are no batteries in the television remote control, to triangulate you with that absence and say it's your fault. The fact that you have been painted black, so they use the fact that the setting on the toaster has been changed as a means of attacking you. Why have you dialed it down to 2? You know I always like it on a setting of 6. You're an idiot. You've now caused me to have to set the toaster again. The fact that you are painted black and on the radar of the narcissist means that the narcissism is looking in its box of tricks for something, anything to throw in your direction. And therefore, your act of doing these things, or whatever it is that in other videos that are suggested, isn't so much about actually getting under the skin of the narcissist, but rather you're already under the skin of the narcissist by virtue of being painted black, and the narcissist will use the thing that you do against you. So in actual fact, what will happen is you're giving ammunition to the narcissist to throw in your direction. It won't make the narcissist lose their mind. It'll make the narcissist, or enable the narcissist, to have a go at you by using these instances, or whatever they might be, against you. You have forged bullets that the narcissist will fire in your direction. And as a consequence, far from making the narcissist lose their mind, their already ignited heated fury as a consequence of you being painted black and threatening their control means they will pick up one of these bullets and fire it in your direction. Even if you didn't do these things, they of course will find something to criticize you with, either inventing it or taking something about you and seeing it through the lens of being painted black to use against you. But why generate bullets for the narcissist? These things aren't going to make a narcissist lose their mind. What makes a narcissist lose their mind is no contact. And I have detailed the effects of no contact on the narcissist separately. The purpose of this video is to point out that once again, titles such as this that you see created by other individuals mislead. It's information propagated by individuals who do not understand narcissism and invariably by unaware mid-range narcissists trying to tell you how to get one over on the narcissist and getting it completely wrong. You're not going to make the narcissist lose their mind. No contact does that. All you'll be doing with this is providing the narcissist with bullets to fire in your direction. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.